Hello and welcome to Card Designs by Terry. Today we are doing another card featuring the Honeybee bundle, which is here on page 30 in the January to June mini catalog, and it is available until June the 2nd. So if you want to get this bundle, I would highly recommend getting it sooner than later. So this is the stamp set and the coordinating dies, but with this card, for this card, we are actually not using the bees or any of the dies. It's kind of a different card. So this is the card. So we're featuring the Highland Heather cardstock and the flower image from the stamp set. So in your card, you will have your envelope. We can set that aside, and we've got a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of thick whisper white cardstock for our card base, and we'll score that at 5 1/2, and it stands up like this, which makes a nice horizon card, and it gives it a little bit more stability, so that because the other style that goes this way, I find that they sort of collapse a little after a while, but this I find stands up much nicer. Anyway, so we'll set that aside, and then we've got a basic black mat and a Highland Heather mat, which we will set aside for the time being, and we are going to stamp on these little 3 pieces of whisper white and this piece for our sentiment. So we're going to first stamp the flower image using the Tuxedo Memento Black, and we're going to stamp that on each of these 3 pieces. There goes Bailey. And then the sentiment is Celebrate Every Moment, and we'll ink that up with the Tuxedo Memento Black as well. Apparently she had to jump somewhere in a hurry. So with these 3 flowers, we are going to color them using the Highland Heather Stampin' Blends, and I'll start just with one just to show you. So I just kind of colored the outsides. That's with the dark Highland Heather, and then blend it together with the light Highland Heather. So it will look like that. And then we are going to mat all 3 of these pieces onto the black cardstock, but you don't need to watch me do that. So I've got these 3 pieces all ready to go. So I'll just set those aside, and our sentiment, I'll just quickly attach that to the basic black mat. I can leave that open. Okay, and we will set that aside. So we are going to attach our Highland Heather piece to our basic black piece. And before we get too crazy, we are going to attach our piece of ribbon. So I like to use snail at the back. Oh yeah, this one doesn't work very good. There we go. So we will just put that about that far, hopefully. Wrap that around, and then I just like to put a couple of pieces of Scotch tape just to secure the ribbon down nicely, like so. And then that piece is going to go onto our card base using dimensionals. Come on, there we go. Try and get that straight. Okay. 2 of these, I tied bows using the baker's twine, so hopefully that's going to work, because you know how fun it is to tie a bow when everybody's watching you. Oh, that's not very good at all. Well, you get the idea. And we'll try this one. I can always redo these bows later, just to give you an idea of how the card goes together. And I'm sure some of you are cursing me right now with these little bows, but it needed something. So, oh, that's terrible. One more try on this one, otherwise we're just going to forget it. Oh well, good enough. So anyway, we will attach these 3 pieces on using dimensionals, and the center one does not have any lovely baker's twine ribbon, and then your sentiment will get attached with dimensionals. So it will look like this, but take your time. I don't want to spend 6 hours on the video to do this, and get your nice bows and your card will look like this. So thank you so much for watching.